What you know about rolling, rolling, rolling? What you gonna do? Rolling, rolling. What you gonna do? Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Hey guys, Wade here. So, me and my buddy over here, Elon, has got some news for you. Okay, got a story to tell you. So apparently, Mr. Elon, keep getting excited on him and his Tesla and Blockstream. Well, now they're going to start mining Bitcoin using the sun. All right. Now, before we get into the tablet, because I got the details for you, I just want to let you know, guys, this is massive. And just like the title alludes to, this is how Bitcoin gets to $100,000 by the end of 2022. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if you've been on this channel for a minute, you know that we have been on Elon Musk's head ever since he made that purchase last February of 1.5 billion in Bitcoin, which was not a taxable event. So as a matter of fact, even when I think, he'll never have to pay taxes on that, whether it goes up or down. I don't know how he finessed it, but he finessed it. Nevertheless, ever since then, we have been on his head. Ever since he started pumping Doge and then he went on Saturday Night Live, I just knew that he was going to be a very crucial figure in this space. All right. And in the last 2 years, oh boy, have we seen what Elon can do. And now they have teamed up with another gentleman that I like to keep my eye on, and his name is Jack Dorsey. Okay, he just rebranded his company from Square to Block with the intention of dominating the blockchain payments space. Now, these two gentlemen, along with Adam back at Blockstream, have come together for a brand new energy efficient mining initiative. All right. Now, what makes this all so crazy? Once I give you all the details and piece it all together, you're really going to be like, oh, they kind of planned this. But let's just get into the news. Now, today, Block announced that yesterday, Block announced a partnership that will be constructing a sustainable Bitcoin farm in Texas. What's more, the mining operation will be in partnership with Tesla and blockchain company Blockstream. According to the companies, the facility will be completed later this year. That's the key, okay? Because with it coming later this year, what that sets us up for is to kind of do what we thought we were going to do in Q4 of last year. All right. If this thing gets off the ground in Q4, the news of it is just going to send the price up. And then not to mention what else might come in Q4 of this year. Still waiting on that spot ETF. Somebody else is going to make Bitcoin legal tender before this year is over. And it's going to be a major nation too, right? All of these little pieces are coming together. And this move right here lays the infrastructure. Now, we already know. We don't even need to go back to the tablet on this, okay, guys? We already know the energy narrative. It's important. We already know why they want to make Bitcoin more energy efficient. It's so that they can broaden out the Bitcoin network and the global payment system. All right. Now, what I find to be even more interesting is all of the billionaire players that are getting into position. Elon Musk, for example, he just got that farm down in Texas. Okay. Yeah, I believe it's only been up for about a year-ish, I want to say. Yeah, I'd have to double check that. But he was very excited about opening that plant down there. And ever since, he sent out that market devastating tweet about Bitcoin not being energy efficient enough. And if somebody were to change that, then he would definitely start accepting it for payment for the Teslas. I knew then that was going to be the game plan. And in the months coming out of that tweet, that's exactly what we have seen. On the subject of Mr. Dorsey, he has never stopped wanting to make this happen. He left his former company, Twitter, kind of stepped away. I'm pretty sure he still got shares and sits at those board meetings, but he stepped away to focus full time on developing blockchain payment technology. And he is a massive proponent of Bitcoin. And he was actually trying to integrate a form of mining into Twitter. Okay, or through Cash App, one of the two. But we already know Twitter got integrated with the Lightning Network. Cash App got integrated with the Lightning Network. Now Robinhood is taking the Lightning Network. The Lightning Network, the largest supporter of the Lightning Network, would be Blockstream. Okay. And that goes all the way back to their beginnings. And I want to say that's like 2012, 2011, right? So a whole decade of development and progression led us to this point. All right. So and then here's another detail that I found to be very interesting too. Right before this, Elon makes public that he now owns 9.2% of Twitter as they're making this transition, to be more Bitcoin friendly, more blockchain oriented. At the same time, the sector is, really focusing on energy. It's just, when you kind of look at it, you can kind of see how the strings were pulled in a sense. So now this is going to be coming at the end of this year. All right. That's going to set the catalyst for us to really go to the moon. And then this is why I like to keep tabs on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the market leader. And when Bitcoin does well, the rest of the cryptocurrency market does well. So if this is one of the catalysts that we have to look forward to at the end of this year, then the name of the game is, of course, to accumulate. Just hold strong, because we know we got a massive rally on the way. All right. Now, where do I see all of this going? Well, they're going to be mining Bitcoin using solar energy. They're going to be using that gigafactory in Texas. And the records are suggesting that 3.8 megawatts is the output right now. So that's going to start a chain reaction. All right. And then not to mention this too, just lay this on top of everything else we've talked about so far. The migration, the mining exodus. Guys, remember that? And do you remember how everybody was trying to get to Texas? Yeah, I've been seeing Texas way too much recently. Yeah, I love it though. Would love to come visit. Don't get me wrong. I got a couple partners down in H-Town that I definitely plan on seeing in the future. But it's just crazy how Texas is once all the mining left China, started coming to the United States, everybody went to Texas. Everybody went to Texas. It would explain why everything is bigger down there. But nevertheless, guys, these pieces have been set in motion a long time ago, and now they're all starting to come together. So if you want a catalyst as to how Bitcoin is going to reach six figures, it's going to be because of the environmental push. They're going to make Bitcoin more energy efficient. And when they do, that's going to bring the masses in. That's going to bring more corporations in. That's going to bring more blockchains in, because you got to keep in mind too, with Taproot, the Taproot upgrade allows Bitcoin to be twice as fast and be capable of processing even new types of smart contracts, right? We did just find out that they are bringing stable coins to Bitcoin. With all those pieces together, guys, what is that going to look like? In 2023, let's jump ahead a little bit. Next April 2023, price of Bitcoin, I'm calling 114K. Not even gonna lie. All right. And that's after a slight dip after we touch it the first time in December of this year. Okay. So I say we're sitting at 114,000. We have stable coins on the network. The Lightning Network is everywhere. And we're down in Texas mining it using solar panels. What comes after that, guys? Only time will tell. But also keep in mind, with the introduction of solar-powered Bitcoin mining, you're going to need somebody to manage those electrical grids. Which blockchain in the space does that also well? Energy Web Token. You want to find out more about it? You can check out this video right here, guys. And then I'm also going to place this video here. It's the mining exodus story that I covered. Now, I will admit, you're going to want to listen to it on 2X. It's 9 months ago. I wasn't in my mode yet. I was still figuring out crypto YouTube, but I still want you guys to get the information in it, because it really contains a lot of details as to how this exodus got started and how we got pushed to this point. So again, with all that being said, that's all I got for you in this episode. Don't forget to check out this one on Energy Web. And then over here, we'll have Manifest Bitcoin, or Bitcoin Mining, title of it. It's got the pretty bull on the front. But always remember, if that money is digital, so is the hustle. And I will see you in the next one.